The Mahabharata, composed by the sage Vyasa, is one of the greatest epics of ancient India. It tells the story of two branches of the Kuru dynasty, the Pandavas and the Kauravas, who vie for control of the throne of Hastinapura. The epic explores themes of duty, righteousness, loyalty, and the consequences of human actions. The Kuru dynasty. The story begins with King Shantanu of Hastinapura, who marries Ganga, the river goddess. They have a son, Bhishma, who takes a vow of celibacy and renounces his claim to the throne. Later, Shantanu marries Satyavati, a fisherwoman, and has two sons, Chitrangada and Vichitravirya. After their untimely deaths, Satyavati requests her son Vyasa to father children with Vichitravirya's widows. This results in the birth of Dhritarashtra, who is blind, and Pandu. A third child, Vidura, is born to a maidservant. Pandu's rule and the birth of the Pandavas and Kauravas. Pandu becomes king due to Dhritarashtra's blindness. He marries Kunti and Madri. Dhritarashtra marries Gandhari, who blindfolds herself out of respect for her husband. Due to a curse, Pandu is unable to father children, so Kunti invokes divine beings to bear children. She gives birth to three sons, Yudhishthira, Bhima, and Arjuna. Madri, using the same boon, gives birth to twins, Nakula and Sahadeva. These 5 sons are known as the Pandavas. Meanwhile, Gandhari gives birth to 100 sons, the eldest of whom is Duryodhan, and one daughter, Dushala. These sons are known as the Kauravas. The dice game and exile. Duryodhan, still envious of the Pandavas' success, invites Yudhishthira to a game of dice, knowing his weakness for gambling. Shakuni, using loaded dice, ensures Yudhishthira loses everything, including his kingdom, his brothers, and even Draupadi. In the final round, Yudhishthira stakes his freedom and loses, resulting in the Pandavas and Draupadi being exiled for 13 years, with the last year to be spent in disguise. During the exile, the Pandavas face many challenges but grow in strength and wisdom. Arjuna acquires divine weapons, Bhima encounters and defeats many demons, and Draupadi's devotion and courage shine through. The Virata Parva. In the 13th year of exile, the Pandavas live in disguise in the kingdom of Virata. Yudhishthira becomes a courtier, Bhima a cook, Arjuna a dance teacher, Nakula and Sahadeva take care of horses and cows, and Draupadi serves as the queen's maid. During this time, they successfully avoid detection. However, in the final days, Arjuna is forced to reveal his identity to defeat the invading Kaurava army. Preparations for war. After the exile, the Pandavas demand their kingdom back, but Duryodhan refuses. Krishna, acting as a mediator, offers a peace proposal, asking for just 5 villages for the Pandavas. Duryodhan arrogantly rejects even this, leaving war as the only option. Both sides begin to prepare for the inevitable conflict. The Pandavas and Kauravas seek allies from across the land. Krishna offers his help to both sides. One side can have his powerful Narayani Sena, army, and the other can have him as a non-combatant advisor. Arjuna chooses Krishna, while Duryodhan happily takes the army. The Bhagavad Gita. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, both armies face each other. Arjuna, seeing his relatives, teachers, and friends on the opposing side, is filled with doubt and sorrow. He refuses to fight. Krishna, his charioteer, imparts the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita to him, explaining the nature of life, death, duty, dharma, and the eternal soul. He urges Arjuna to rise above his doubts and perform his duty as a warrior. The Kurukshetra War. The battle begins, lasting 18 days, and is filled with heroic deeds, treachery, and immense bloodshed. Key events include Bhishma's fall. Bhishma, the grandsire of both sides, is undefeated but willingly falls after being pierced by numerous arrows from Arjuna, following a strategy devised by Krishna and the Pandavas. Drona's death. Drona, the Kaurva commander, is tricked into laying down his weapons after hearing false news of his son Ashwathama's death. Karna vs Arjuna. Karna, the Kaurva's greatest warrior, and Arjuna face off in a fierce duel. With Krishna's guidance, Arjuna kills Karna, who is unable to defend himself as his chariot wheel sinks into the ground. The death of Abhimanyu. Arjuna's son Abhimanyu dies heroically after being trapped in a formation by the Kauravas and attacked by multiple warriors. Duryodhan's defeat. On the final day, Bhima fights Duryodhan in a make battle. Following Krishna's advice, Bhima strikes Duryodhan's thigh, breaking the rules of combat, but ensuring victory. The aftermath. The Pandavas win the war, but it comes at a great cost. Almost all the warriors are dead, including the Kauravas. The battlefield is a scene of devastation. Gandhari, stricken with grief, curses Krishna that his Yadava clan will be destroyed, as she holds him responsible for the war's outcome. Yudhishthira, filled with remorse, is reluctant to ascend the throne, but he is convinced to rule by Krishna and the sages. He becomes the king of Hastinapura, bringing peace and prosperity to the land. The end of the Pandavas. Years pass, and the Pandavas rule justly. Eventually, they decide to renounce their kingdom and embark on their final journey to the Himalayas, seeking the ultimate truth and liberation, moksha. Draupadi and the Pandavas fall one by one during the journey, each death symbolizing a flaw they possessed. Only Yudhishthira reaches the gates of heaven, accompanied by a dog who is revealed to be the god Dharma in disguise. In heaven, Yudhishthira learns that his brothers and Draupadi are already there, and he reunites with them. The epic ends with the Pandavas and Kauravas finding peace in the afterlife.